So guys, I just want to give you guys a quick recap on this week's event. On the 26th, we're going to have a live stream. You don't need to attend the live stream to actually win the event. It's just going to be there live as well, where we're going to be giving one lucky person a free copy of Software Inc. And then next month, there's another one that's upcoming that I'm not going to spoil. Let's just say it's a big one. And leave it at that. But anyways, you sort of start, we have the time lapse of me remaking this island into something I kind of like. I know it's a lot man-made, but so is the Statue of Liberty Island, as not many people know, and I wanted to have it here really, but then I found out that this is all I've got for now, so I've put that here facing towards our citizens. I'm a bit curious to why the legs are separated on the design of this. But then again, I guess the furthest they're expected to walk is up to, it's a bit buggy in here, but up to here is the furthest is my assumption. I'd presume it'd be unsafe to stand here is what I'm getting at. And I definitely like the Colosseum-esque vibe. I just wish we had, you know, some extra stuff that could go with this here. But it looks nice, and it definitely is going to be a great island this. So what we're doing on the island is not a fish industry. It's going to be a holiday paradise. So let's get out of camera mode. Try to absolutely lose my mind in there. I'm going to let time start moving a bit, and what we're going to do quickly is we're going to check if there's actually water and stuff here. So there's water here. I laid it out in the time lapse, I'm presuming. I just haven't got a power connection. Okay, that can be done in a technical sense. I just think I'll wait till we get something in that will do it. I might even in fact find something that can get us a power link if I have a look around. I think I know exactly what I'm going to put in there, but instead of that, I'm going to go into car parks, and we'll just have a car park that goes right up against here, right? And that will give it everything it needs to hopefully link to that. Hoping. They really not use power in car parks? They should do. Be amazed. Yeah, they do. So I'd be amazed if they don't. So now we've just got a road connection issue. Okay, well, what we can do here is we take out these again. I know I've just linked it up. Ayo. Okay. And then, so they want the connection to go like here. Okay, that's fine. As long as it links, it does. I don't like how that is. I'll be blunt honest. Absolutely could have looked better, but you know, it's what we work with. So because it's actually on the edge, right, well, I'm going to attempt to get it to link in some reasonable way, whether that be like that. It's going to have to be, isn't it? Unless I was to, I don't know why I drifted away then, but unless I was to maybe do this. Okay, and then okay, raise you up to the line. Okay, and then that's given us a bit more room here, which I'm absolutely happy to use and make use of. But I don't want to overpack this area, so we're going to do that, okay? And then I'll have a pathway that just darts through the middle of this. Give that some, you know, accessibility maybe, and then we'll do the same here. I don't know why it wants to go underground when it gets that close, but here we'll very quickly dispel of any issues with that. Okay, and then I'll also just give it a bit straighten up. Maybe in fact I want to bend it. I'm actually bending it. Put that back, and then maybe in fact we'll do something like this, and then this, just to give it that kind of connection. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, but it definitely suits the area a bit better. Okay, and then we'll just, don't need to raise it too high, just a bit. Okay, that's perfect, that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some trees into here, and ultimately we're just going to give this area a bit of kind of nice lightening up. And I'm going to get some different types of trees. I hate when you do the brush and no matter what, it just doesn't do anything. It annoys me. There we go. So we've got some nice trees there. just to fill the area in a nice way. Okay, so now then we've got an island over here to start working on, and I think the first thing we're going to address and do is going to be in here. So okay, it'd be under you, and then here we are. Right, so I need to place one of these down for this to even run. Okay, and I'm gonna place one over there for now. It's just a random placement. It's not going to be bound to that one area. If anything, it might just be an aesthetical idea of having it there. Okay, let's do that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do real quick is neaten that up. So with that then done, we are left with this kind of nice area here, and what we get to do now really is kind of lay out our own type of streets, and I'm gonna look through these quickly. So we've got some cobblestone, some bluestone, or some sandstone. Oh, I'm gonna go with some bluestone. We're gonna test it out just to see what it looks like. It doesn't have the islandy vibe I want, so I think it might be sandstone we're gonna go with. Let's see what this would look like. It's the actual stone I'm looking at. Yeah, that's more on par with what I'm expecting. So what I'm going to do now very quickly is we're going to get these cheapo pathways, because, well, kind of in the intent of the name really, cheapo, because they're cheaper. Okay, and we're definitely going to make sure that we run these along like so. Okay, and I'm going to do the connection area just shy of here. Okay, I did do the out by meter, didn't I? No, I didn't. I will just for this. Right. Okay. And then we've got this nice bit of curving here, and that's absolutely what I love about this. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to bring this down as far as we logically may, and kind of give it that street vibe that we need here. So, and I'm hearing a lot of pings on Discord. One sec. Okay, we'll find out which culprit is in a moment when we get a ping. Oh, I exactly know which server. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it for now. And then what I'm going to do, we're going to kind of do a bit of a style here. Oh, shoot, wrong type of thing. I apologize on that one. So we're going to get ourselves these pathways like this, and we'll do one out like so, and happily bring one down over here, and then I'm going to simply connect them up as well, and then we'll do one more down here like so, and here. Okay then. Right, and then what I'm going to do, okay, I'm gonna do that. There's some issues with the shape I have at the current point looking at it, but same time, I think it will do. So now what we get to do is kind of come in here and just give it a bit more life to it. So we're going to do these along this bit here, and then down here like so, and then that way we've got this nice bit of tree life going on, and then the middle is going to have a promenade vibe to it like so. And then we get to do some of the more fun stuff with this. So not only do we have these pathways, but we also have these buildings and stuff. These are cargo points, sorry. So we need to actually go into, I think it's parks, and then it's over here. Sorry, this one, yep. So small roof with a plaza. I want to actually experiment with this. I had a dream the other night where I, some stupid reason, imagined the shop would go here, and it clearly would not. This is only there for a shelter. So what I'm going to do then is we'll have one of these at each end of the link. And what I'm also going to do is we'll have 2 park services areas in this place then. So we'll do one of them down here as well. I will use the placing for that, and then we'll happily come in here and just align that a bit better and tuck it in a bit better, like so. Yeah. Okay. And now we get to do the fun bit, and that's put in everyone's favorite little bit of shelter down here. Okay. I think, yeah, I've done it in the wrong area down here. Do it there. Okay. And then what I'm going to do on this outskirts road is we'll have some office space here just to kind of give this area that vibe by all means. And on the inside, it's purely going to be a commercial nightmare. So I'm going to definitely do some commercial here. And then here. That's absolutely up for the taking here. And then what I'm also going to do is come back into our plaza area, and we're going to do some symmetry as always. And then in the middle, I'm going to have I won't do it in the middle, I'll do it on both ends like that. Okay, and I will have something in the middle, I just don't know what yet. An ice cream stand plaza maybe. Oh, that actually could do it going in the middle. But it's this curve that's kind of preventing it. Okay, let's try and get that curve to allow us to actually achieve what we're aiming for here. So I need to go into pedestrian area, and it should be something like that. It still will probably say no. Okay, well, we'll do it on one of these streets here. It's finding a street that will actually support the idea. So what I'll do instead actually is we'll move these down here. Okay. Like that. Okay, those look fine. Yep. And then I'm going to get you here and you here as such. Right. So that's going to give a bit more entertainment on here. And I think we'll leave it at that for now. Yeah. So that's that bit of development. I'm aware that that's going to have its own issues. Zone space required for area focus. Okay. So the area job here is going to be, should be leisure. A more vibrant nightlife, many options for relaxing daytime or tourism. Commercial to serve tourists by providing hotels, accommodations, restaurants. So what I'm going to do is leisure here. And then go quickly here, fix that. So something I've been doing lately is starting out another series in the background. And if you haven't seen already, Settlement Survivment is back on the channel. Yeah. And yesterday's episode was purely just that, just to give it its own day to sink in that we are back to doing that for you guys. So that was more of an intentional idea that I was going to release it, be like, hey, this is where the channel's going towards now. And then give you guys a chance to attune to that standard that I'm embracing. But for the next 35 minutes, so let's quickly. Hard-working technicians do their jobs. Oh, didn't mean to do that. The whole crew, making sure all the lines always go the right way. Thanks, guys. Right. Oh shit. I always try and avoid swearing on the channel. I remember when we started out some episodes on, I think it actually was Settlement Survival, I used to go in and beep them out, but whereas now I've taken a more laid back approach after having revised my policy on the channel to swearing, because originally I was a bit concerned of YouTube's at the time how they were slowly phasing in this wave of children protection laws, COPPA specifically, and content suitability, so I was concerned about that. But when it kind of became more clear what they were thinking and not what the media was implying they were going to do, it became a bit more practical to what I was going to do, because I didn't want to have one angry person go and report it and the whole channel have its own like month of not being up on the platform kind of situation. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to link in this, and I'm aware it's going to make that its own district as I go around. Okay, and I'm just going to quickly draw this in. And what we're going to do in this area is it's going to be accommodations and leisure outside of there. So tourism's going to be on this outer area, really. So give me a second and we'll go around and draw this all in then. Okay, so we got Linden Park and Mulberry Square in Franklin Boulevard. And what I'm going to do in this area here is I'm actually just going to take the name out if I can and give it a space in there just so it doesn't show up. Just to give Franklin Boulevard the credit there, basically. And then over here in Linden Park, I'm going to intentionally do some stuff for the park area. And then we're also going to tackle some of these leisure ideas as we go around. So I want to really put some of these here. Okay, to start off. Got a park with some trees for there and for over here, and then we've got, I think, some nice like pier restaurant and stuff we can do. So I'm going to do one of those there, and then here we'll do one over there as well, just to give it that restaurant vibe, I suppose. So, and then another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to do a nice little pathway that goes to that. I'm not in a pedestrian area. Apologies, game. I didn't realize you were going to be pedantic about this. I think I could probably do that. Yeah, we'll do it that way. I'll probably get rid of that as well now then. Now we got that in. Okay. So another thing I'm going to try and do is just do a straight line to that. Yeah, and then to you as well. Okay. That's pretty good. So the next thing I need to worry about ultimately is going to be raising the land value without heavily costing on us, because some of these things are going to cost like, yeah, 400 a week. A marina's a bit more feasible, and I probably could put one in just next to this maybe. You know, give it some use in the area. Have a nice bit of the marina there as well, and do one over here just to give them a nice feel that they're connected and always there. Also go with a skate park just next door to that and to this. Now I'm pretty confident the land value over here is going to shoot up, and that will be great when it does. So yeah, but I want to add in some high rises along this stretch. Okay. So we'll just do that like so. And then have the offices kind of divide this, giving that a nice sound barrier between that and the hotels that we're going to do over here. So the way I'm going to do the hotels is going to be a bit more technical and clever. We're not going to do anything too complex, but we're going to have a road that kind of goes up to the furthest point for this, which is here. And then do that as well. Okay. And I think I might adjust how I do this, actually, considering that road there is a bit more of a pain than one might like. So yeah, we'll run it like this, and then have that do the curve for there, and then this do the other curve. So okay, okay, come on, where's the point? There it is. Let's try and give it a curve at least. That makes sense. There we go. Yeah, I can live with that. I get that there's a bit of space in the mid here. And what we'll do with this is just have a street that adjoins them like that. Do a nice little bit of stuff here, why not? Maybe have one of these built in. Oh, I could have actually done that if the street was just a little wide. How about I do that? And then we'll kind of position it a bit better now. Now I've got it in. Okay, kind of do it like this. do you guys think? Yeah, and then just push it back a bit, I think. Okay, I like that. Right. So then we've got a bit of area here. So in this area, it's going to be the tourism factor. So I'm not going to do a whole load of it because I'm going to have the back area here be residential high-rise. So we're going to do that very quickly. All that's going along there. And then I'll do some more offices at the end here. Just as a way to get in some of that. And then we'll do some commercial a bit further down here, I think. Yeah. And I'll try and get the residential just to go to about there as well. Okay.
Listen closely. It's the
Do that.
Refreshment.
And
Pop soda refreshment.
do that. Reserve a bit of space here, why not?
Belch the best.
And we'll do a bit more down here, like so. Okay, and I've reserved a bit more space along here for our own man-made hotels that I'm going to place in a second. I think it's an industry.
You're listening to Sunny Breeze.
What's it under again? I'm trying to remember what it falls under. Parks. Not parks, hotels. What did it fall under? Fall under... I thought it was going to be on one of these, but isn't. What is this? Oh, Creators Library. Well, that's cool. I like that. I'll put that right there and get away with it. Okay, and we got this nice pathway going through, and I think we can connect to that. So I'm going to take advantage of that idea. Yeah, we can. So run that to there, and then that to there. Okay, let's let time run. I don't think anything got built here yet, which is good to see that nothing's moving too fastly. And before I actually let it fully run away on the horse is going to go in here and industry tourism. Okay, tourism's there. Commercial and leisure up there. We've got a nice bit of reserve space here and here that I haven't developed up yet. And this is an island, so I'm a bit curious to see how it looks in the end. If I don't like it, I don't like it, you know? I can't remodel every island that I don't like just because I don't like the way I did it, you know? If I didn't do it right, then I didn't do it right. I mean, that's all I can really do. Right, hotels. Won't be under that, won't be under this. It should be under here, and I would have thought it'd be under you. It is. Okay, but those are parks, and I'm looking for actual accommodations, not parks. Okay, I haven't got a clue then. If I can't find it, then I haven't got a clue to where this is supposed to be. I'm going to put a post office somewhere in here, just out of self-interest of the island getting its post on time. Hotels. I'm gonna hate myself when I spot it. I really am. What is this? Media broadcast. Oh, yeah. Is it down here? Nope. Oh, is it, No. What am I thinking? Parks and this. Sidewalk restaurant. Well, I've got some restaurants I can do. Okay. It's kind of cool. I'll do one there. Do something here. Might as well get them in. So that's hotels and resorts in the leisure category, but it should have its own. Bingo. I'm an idiot. Right. So we're going to do our very own housing for it here. Okay, and I'll do one of these like that as well, just to give it some extra. And then I'll also do 2 more at the end of each one of these. Okay, turn off that, let time go now. Okay, and then on this island, I'm going to give them tax reductions on the housing. So policies on taxation for the
but it won't.
housing relief. Okay.
Okay.
Because they're on an island, they're not going to get
I'm not saying it.
much on the island in terms of mainland connections and that kind of stuff.
Remember what's important.
It's apparent as it can be. So, and another thing we're going to need over here is a high school. So I'll do one over here. And an elementary just here, I think. Okay. They'll have to go on other sides of the island and mainland to get to any university education, which they can get through the pier when we set that up as well. It's nice to see everything moving in. Okay. So what we're going to need to do now is kind of come into our pier here and try and get it back up and running. So I think all I did was break the connections. Yeah. Okay, and it's ferry lines, isn't it? No, that's not a ferry line. Okay. Now I've overlapped it. I'm going to go in and delete these anyway, I'm afraid. Okay, we'll quickly delete those anyway. And then we need to get this line here kind of in order. It would appear that somehow, by an act of God, that... Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Are you now linked? Yeah. Right. Do me a favor and just have it run to here onto this main road if we can get... Oh, we can't because it's one of those. Let's do a metro instead and have the metro go... If I move you, so there's a space of 2 in between you and that, do I think a metro can fit right there? It can. It sure indeed can. Okay then. And then have it... Where do I want it to come out? Well, I've got a metro here actually, so that can go into there. Like so. If we can go underground. So have that come out probably a couple of units this way. Okay, and then have it curve up to there, like so. Right. It looks like that thinks I want to go above ground for this. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'll have a straight line connection go up there for a sec. Okay. And then we'll delete out the bit that's not immediately straight. Okay. Right, there we go. Right, we got a nice metro line circuit there. And I've done it in the circuit so it can kind of always be running is my idea. And that means that we can have 2 things on the line at all times. It's a pretty bold way to go about it, I'll be honest, but I'm going to do an experiment here. Island is what we're going to call this. Just island, one word. And we're going to go in and we're going to set it to the... I think there's a 550 capacity somewhere in here. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. It's just high capacity. Okay, then. And then I'm going to click on the line and we've only got 2 vehicles on at 200%. So we're going to do 2 vehicles on there. Okay. Right. And then we got a power issue over here, which we'll redeem by doing something like this to the effect of getting power from A to B and then having that power somewhat loop around like so. From you then to here, why not? Okay, power's now re-established, perfect, and we got a death wave on the island. Right, okay, health cap, yeah. Crematorium. We'll build a crematorium right there. Next door to that, we'll have medical be a thing. And we'll also have a proper fire station, police station, wherever I can place it really. I'm going to place you here. And we'll do the same with the fire station just right here, trying to avoid the trees getting damaged. And then I want to just move it up to, just so it looks like the train track, if it did go off, it isn't going to go right through a vital bit of government service. So, yeah. And then the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to lift the high-rise ban. That is going to allow, ultimately, for these people to raise these towers to unprecedented levels and hopefully allow for some... I don't want to say dubious practices, because I don't think that's the word I'm looking for, but some productive practices. I'm aware that they got some demand and supply issues, of course. That's bound to happen in these early days, and I'm going to work out how I'm going to do this now by having maybe 2 of these go in. Do some cabins here, maybe, just to give it that cabin area. I know it's not really a cabin island, but shacks against the beach, maybe? Against the ocean? Kind of the vibe I'm going with there. And it's got some connections going, so I mean, come on, can't be that bad. What's the pricing of this? $51 per square, and this is only 66 cents. Oh, cents, yeah, per square meter. I want to get that to $1. $1 per square meter would be insane. Another thing that would be insane would actually be to do high rise over here. I should have done it with high tech, really. That will slightly increase our land value. Big business benefactor, maybe. And I think that should be fine in there. Recycling, yeah. Park and recreation. Parks, plazas, an area increase, draws 10% more visitors, yeah. Park maintenance bonus, yeah.
It literally means fried noodles.
Badum.
To drive a cloud? What does it feel like to steer a river? What does it smell like to smell a mountain?
Recreational use? Sure. Maybe the ability to have some recreational use over here. Okay. Right, and I'm gonna get rid of a row of this here.
Be reasonable or be fast.
Okay, do that like so. That gives that a bit more chance of expanding. I'm aware they got a noise complaint right here. Sick from noise is what I'm presuming.
You're listening to Sunny Breeze, helping you.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. There's gonna be a heck of a lot of noise in this area, and I think the only thing we can do with regard to that is have low loud noise at night, leisure specialization areas will close for night, reduces noise pollution created by the area. Yeah, that's the only thing I can do in this area. Obviously over here is an entirely different debate. You know. So we'll get rid of these as well. I know I'm kind of half task deleting there in a way. That's fine. Do that. And then I'm gonna bring this around to here and do some of that there. Yeah. And then I'll also do a bit of that in here just to get away with a bit more development maybe. Where that probably needs a bit more work on it. Yeah, this is a nice bit more housing here. I'm aware the island is going to get a lot of traffic on it, but it's isolated from the whole circuit, which is kind of intentional actually, if I'm honest with you. So it's nice to see that we're getting a lot of population rise over here though, up to 2,000 people nearly. Okay then, right. Tourists a week 8. Oof. Land value bonus, yep. Commercial square, residential square, area focus on commercial, yep. unlocking. Yeah, that's fine. Policies. Street music, deliver everything. Slow driving, maybe? All roads in the pedestrian area are very small limit. Decreases noise pollution. Does not apply to highways. Well, I'd hope it doesn't. Can you imagine a highway on 20%, 20 miles an hour, sorry. All of a sudden, you'd be slamming to a halt. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these up to here. Okay. We're gonna do that. And we're just gonna give ourselves a heck of a lot more people moving in. Okay. Right. That's going to take a hot minute, but I think we've done pretty well with that. What are you? Oh, you're the ferry. Yeah, you're only there for aesthetics now, really. Yeah, ferry lines aren't exactly the biggest thing I'm worried about, to be honest. How many people are coming on this now then? 640 for a week. Wow, I actually want to see this in action then. So, at every time, there's always one on one side. Curiosity killed the cat. Why haven't we put 3 in the circuit? I'm curious now. I mean, it's getting people across it quite efficiently. It can go up to 5 on a circuit. I wonder what that would look like, just out of curiosity. I might leave that with five on the circuit at any time. Like, look at this. Look at the traffic it's producing as well. Oh, not enough food. How is that actually possible? So the disaster shelters aren't getting any food? Interesting. Okay. I'll work that out shortly. Let's just hope we don't have a disaster now. I'm openly saying, oh, we don't have enough food for our people to survive a catastrophic thing happening. Oh, okay. I'll deal with that later. Exhibit A. Okay. Gonna do that along there. And then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put a pathway back here. That's going to be a bicycle lane, and it's going to do a couple of things, but it's going to go down this, so it gives this area here that priority to build on the back if needed. Okay, and it's going to give them a chance to use the cycling options in the city as well. I'm a bit amazed traffic over there is very light. However, I reckon that's just the isolated nature of this place. Not enough workers. 400 jobs available. Wow. Ooh. Well, they'll be hiring personnel for that. That'd be insane. Imagine trying to find 400 people. I can barely find a team of 10 these days. And I mean 10 really good employees, not 10 just in general. Although, yeah, I guess I'm looking for specifics. They're looking for overall. So probably what it is. Now we could do some extra housing in here, and I think I'm going to invest in some housing here. Unregulated, of course, because, well, I'll do some regulating, I guess. I'll do some regulating there, and here's already done. Yeah, they know what they're building, don't they? Good. Pretty easy to regulate the houses these days. Okay. Right, so we got a bit of industry over here that I want to hopefully make use on. I also... I've got to do a key around this at some point and then neaten up that coast. I'm a bit cautious to this, so that one got evicted. We got a lot of high rises over here now. Look at this. Wow. Young adults too. Okay. Well, I hope these aren't overburdened. That probably will happen very easily. Right. A university on the island, although we didn't want one, I think is gonna be needed. Does it provide any, like, benefit? Not really.
This Mrs. Earl here, helping you just breathe and relax.
I could sneak it away over here, like in a little industry area maybe.
Everyone has permission to turn that
I don't know. I think we're fine for now.
the station dial. Don't touch
Okay, let's quickly have a look at this then. So my understanding from the shelters is it's industry orientated. Oh my god, look at all the foot traffic over here. I am going to have a central loop of buzz lines when we build this in a bit, and that's going to be key to this area getting that alleviated a little bit. That is a lot of traffic. Right. So there's no way I can just... Yeah, there's no way I can just crank that up. Okay, well... About over here, are we just shipping it as effectively as need be? Because there isn't anything stopping it getting in the city, is there? I don't think there is. No, there's not. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna put you across from there. Have you set to unique factory products? No, just farming zone industry products like such. Yeah, that'll do. And then I'm going to add you in to down there. But for now, I'm then going to do that. And then behind this, we've got a nice area now. We can add a nice bit of a parking area to it, and we'll call that an episode like so, guys. So as always, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like on the video as always, and make sure if you want to get involved in that giveaway, check the comment section below for the Discord link. It's perfectly free. Welcome to join in on it. As all, thanks for watching. Goodbye.